Okay, so I had a great day today. I hurt, but I had a great day today. I am going to be doing a small vlog because I haven't posted anything in a week and I kind of want to keep you guys updated. And I know I speed talk and I know it's a problem and I don't plan on fixing it. So, keep up. I danced in the Christmas parade for my hometown and I tumbled for a really long time, for an hour actually. And I don't know how long it was. I think it was like a mile and a half, maybe 2. And we went really slow. And I had to do multiple flips. I did over 100 of everything. Aerials, from walkovers, back handsprings, cartwheels, round-offs, back handspring step-outs. My arm's getting tired, so I'm going to prop my knee up. Back handspring step-outs. Oh, extension cartwheels. It's where you hold your leg up and you keep holding it and then come back up with it still and everything. And so, I didn't think anything of it. I knew I was going to be sore. That happens. I understand that. But this was Saturday. Today is Monday. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. And I didn't even dance today because it hurt so much. And I started stretching in the very last class, and I feel better. My muscles aren't as tense, but they still pretty much hurt. I know I'm not looking directly at the camera because if I do, I can't see myself. So that's why I'm looking at myself in the camera. So I'm sorry if that bugs you, if my eyes are like way up here. I get off topic really easily. Oh, so we had finals today. And it was first, third, fifth, and half of 7th hour. And you get 2 hours in each class. Every class has to take a final. I don't think athletics does. Because some of my friends said that they didn't. So, like track. And so, first hour, did great. It was choir, got a 90. Accidentally missed a question. It was only 10 questions since technically we already had our final when we did our performance, our choir concert Thursday. I'm going to find a place to prop this up while I'm still talking to you guys. So, and that's laundry. Okay, that's better. We have had the 12 days of Christmas, since we only had 12 days of school coming back from Thanksgiving break. Tomorrow's our very last day, thank gosh. I'm so thankful. And that's the rest of our finals. The first hour, like I told you, I got a 90, it was only 10 questions. Thought I did pretty good. Third hour comes, I have no idea what I got on that yet. It was Algebra 1. So, hi kitty, come here, say hi. And so I don't know what I got on that yet. It's not in Power School. In each class you're in there for 2 class periods. So that's nice. Because 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th. So. And then we went to 5th hour and we went to 5th hour and that's US history. We were allowed to take notes and everything, and I didn't do so hot. We were allowed to take notes. It was open notes, but not open book, so everything was blocked. And in 3rd hour, I got it done pretty easily, and so, because algebra, I think I did pretty good. It was 17 questions. I probably missed like 1 or 2, but overall, I think I'm gonna get an A. Probably not. Probably jinxing myself, even though that doesn't exist because we have our Lord and Savior, and karma does not exist either. And I think I did really good. So I was the first one to finish. I know that's not the best to do, first one finished, but I double checked all my answers. I reread every question, took my time, and I still got finished first. Because if I know something, I'm gonna finish it like that. And so I was gonna get on and for my 5th hour and write some notes for my 5th hour. The workbook that was on our class website or school website, it was blocked because it's finals. And I know a lot of people don't know what finals is. So, at the beginning, I'm pretty sure, yeah. At the beginning of the year, you take a pre-test just to see where you're at, what you need to learn, and it's just to kind of cover our scores and track everything. So, some of the information you're not going to know, some of it you are. Some of it's going to be pretty hard, and some of it's going to be pretty easy. You never know. And so then, finals, we have that in the middle of the, stop moving. In the middle of the year and at the end of the year after state testing. Let's put these on. That's better. Keep this in my place. And so I couldn't take any other notes. And so I was like, okay, fine. We have section 1 and 2 word webs and section 3 and 4 word webs, and we have chapter 1 and 2 worksheets and chapter 3 and 4 worksheets, and we did a review. And this is all chapter 7. So we were allowed to take as many notes as we wanted, and we had a review. So I felt pretty strongly that I was going to do good. And I didn't take that many notes because he said just like write very brief, just like subtitles and titles of the chapters and everything. So I wrote a few notes down. I didn't take that much, and I didn't get to do it over the weekend because I was lazy and I didn't really want to. So I did think about it though. And I did study my notes already. I keep losing my place. Oh, so 5th hour comes along, and you're in there for 2 hours, and we have a lunch period in there. So you go in there for 4th hour, and then you have lunch, or no, 5th hour. And then you go in there and then you have lunch. I have second lunch, so we left at 12:50 because it was a late start today. Mondays are late starts by 30 minutes, so that's nice. Because who wants to get up early on a Monday? I got on there. It's 24 questions. I felt pretty confident on some of them, and I didn't do so high. I got a 66.66, and so I got a D, and I was not happy with that. I wanted to make at least like a C or B, and D's are not accepted in my house. Luckily, it didn't drop my grade that much. It dropped it by 1 point. It was an 86 and has an 85. And no one got 100. The whole day, no one got 100. Hi. A few people in his other classes, a couple got an A. A couple of them got an A. But the test was pretty hard, and half of the stuff on that, we didn't take notes over. We probably covered it. I felt pretty confident in it going in, and then look at the grade afterwards, and I didn't do so hot. So I don't know what went wrong. I felt pretty confident in my answers too, and I double checked. Was not the first one done, and I thought I was good, but no. And then we went to lunch, and watched Infinity War. So, and I wasn't even watching because I was taking notes for science, because we have a 110 final in science. So yay, yay. So after that, we go to, all the bells are shut off, so it doesn't distract anyone. So we went to go to 7th hour, which, so 1st hour takes 1 and 2, 3rd hour takes 3 and 4, 5th hour, 5th and 6th, and then you have 1 hour for 7th hour, both days. I didn't know how science was gonna go. You have 2 hours to finish it. You get 1 hour a day, because school started at 8:30, ends at 3. Ow. Okay. And not every school has finals. In our little section of the states, I'm pretty sure Sapulpa is the only school I know that does state, or not states, everyone has to do state, that does finals mid-year. I talked to my friends that go to different schools, and they had no idea what I was talking about, so I had to explain it to them. And I was just it was just weird. I don't know. And science was also open notes, thankfully. I had no idea what was going to happen. Some of the stuff that was on the test, we hadn't even covered yet, so she gave us the answers to that. I didn't know 3 questions, so I just put a line through it because I didn't feel like looking for it since I didn't even know what they were talking about. So I guessed on 1, and 110 questions on 1 final, so that was fun. I had no confidence whatsoever going into science, but I did pretty good. she gave us 20 of the questions, so that's just like an easy get. That's just an easy one. And so that's already, what, 1/5, 1/6 of the questions. So that was really nice. A lot of it was just like match this to this. The periodic table, we did that. We also did elements and everything. We did atoms. And I didn't know how it was going to go. And on 110 questions, and you have 2 hours to do it, I was second done, and I already finished it. Even though we have an hour tomorrow to do it. So, that was really nice that I actually got to do it and get it done. And it was pretty easy from what I could tell, because I was studying and we played a game, like Jeopardy kind of. Not with the like boards and everything, like the 500 things, but we played a little game like that. And that was really nice. What else? Oh, my overall grade in that. I got 98 out of 110 correct. And I'm really surprised because that means I got 78 correct on my own. I was really happy about that. And so I got a B. And I think my overall, she does a lot of extra credit, which is really nice because I don't like science. No offense. Like, I don't like science or history. But I think I did pretty well. I don't know about my math grade, but I'm pretty happy that I got a B. My science, that I was not confident at all. So then dance comes along, and I ride with Claire. It's snowing in Oklahoma. It was 32 degrees today. It was 32 degrees. It's fine. Don't care about that. But we do care when it's snowing outside. And Reese and I were waiting on Claire and her dad to come pick us up. Claire was inside. I think she was in the 600 hall. We have 800. And so Reese and I were just right next to the door to go out. And so Reese and I were waiting out there for like 10 minutes. Just waiting for Claire or someone to go there to come get us. And I'm not complaining about them taking forever. I'm not doing that. I'm not hating on them or anything. But Claire showed up, called her dad. He was still at the house when she called. I think a family member was over or something. I don't know. 5 minutes go by. We're in the Chieftain Center now, and because it was freezing. And he picked us up. We went to Subway. He has bought for me so many times, and I brought my own money the past 2 times. He didn't let me pay for it. He accidentally paid for me today because I just got a sandwich and a drink, and so he accidentally paid for my sandwich, and I just bought my own drink. So my weekend was really well. I'm sorry, I know this is a long, just little catch up, but if you're actually still watching this, then round of applause. Comment down below if you're still here. But it's really nice that, it was really nice. I got to, they had this foster thing that, at the church, and I got to help the little babies. I got so attached to one of them, and that little one said my name. Oh my gosh, it was literally the highlight of my day. It was so sweet, because I had a stressful day at school. But it was really nice. And then Saturday came along. I had a birthday party to go to. Then it was really nice. It was really fun. Then I had, what did I have next? I went to go to the parade, and I did the parade. We had to be there by 5:15, and the parade ended about like, I don't know, 7:30ish. I don't know. My studio was handing out hot chocolate and everything. I tumbled the whole time. I am so sore, and that hurts. But it was really fun. I made a lot of guy friends that are like 12 and under, or 11 and under. And so there was this one little kid who kept talking. It was really nice to have someone to talk to. And then there was this other kid who could do like round-offs. And the boys, I don't think they knew how to tumble on concrete yet. But it was really nice. But it was really fun. And then one kid who's a friend, who was the brother of one of my friends. Every time I tumbled, he'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just kind of scream. It was really fun. And then one of my coaches, he was screaming from the floats. It was like on a semi with hay all over, and there were dancers in the back with little candy canes. I was the only girl tumbler, but I didn't mind it at the time. But I'm sore everywhere. And, my coach, he got cheering me on and say, just like, that was amazing. I taught her that. Like my Ariel. That was fun. But I'm so sore now. Then I spent the night with my best friend. And then Sunday came. I had a really fun time. Sunday came. Went to church. Had fun. I was so tired. We slept on the floor. That hurt even more because I was already sore. I was actually pretty quiet. I know. That's shocking. Tonight, I didn't dance. I hurt so much. I just edited a YouTube video that's coming your way soon. Tomorrow's final says 2nd, 4th, 6th, and 7th hour. 2nd is office aid. I have no idea what the final in there is going to be. I have no idea what to expect. 4th hour is SAS, which is strategies for academic success. That's just going over the interview questions. I had my interview in there for a college I want to go to. It was just like a little cute fake interview. It was really fun. And the school that I want to go to in Oklahoma, it's really hard to get a scholarship there. And my teacher went there, and she said that I was on the way of getting a scholarship. So I'm really happy. They just ask you a few little basic questions about me, and that's the interview. SAS is just going over like interview and job application questions, like do's and don'ts. And so I don't really know what to completely expect with the questions. I got a 75 on my last quiz in there, so my grade went from a perfect 100 to a 98. So I'm not really happy about that, but at least it's still a really high A. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that back up since I had that C, but oh well. And then 6th hour, that's reading, English. That's Diary of Anne Frank questions. We had a Kahoots on Friday over it, and I love Anne Frank. I read it last year when I was homeschooled by an amazing teacher. And it was really fun, and I really enjoyed reading it. I know it's Holocaust, but like, I really enjoyed reading it and just like experiencing it and everything, just trying to put myself in her own shoes. But I found it adorable about Peter and Anne. That was just so cute. And yeah, so that was that. And the Kahoots, I think, yeah, I did really well. I missed a few of the first questions, but at the very end, I was in first place with 36 correct answers in a row, and I found that really cool. And then I got the very last one wrong. The correct answer was Mrs. Frank, who said that she loves you more than I. At least she needs someone. That was Mrs. Frank. If you listen to the audio, it's Mrs. Frank, but that was Mrs. Frank who said that, and I put Otto, which is Mr. Frank or Mr. Frank. So that's cool. So I think I'm gonna do pretty well in that because I got the highest score Kahoot, I think. So I'm feeling very confident in that, and then I'm already done with science. Tonight, the part I really wanted to tell you guys is that yes, I did stretch and I was stretching in my very last class of dance because they were doing turns. I really wanted to do turns because they were working on seconds and triples and as many as you can do and doubles and technique and everything and leaps and turns. They did leaps last week and I really wanted to do turns, and I was really upset that I didn't get to do it because if I wasn't hurting I would have, but you know, sore. And this is really working my muscles too. My Mimi left her phone and things, so I tried to track her on Life 360. Wouldn't let me track her because she was at home and she was at the studio at 7:32. That's fun. Oh, my hands are getting rough though. That's great. Gymnast hands. calluses and everything. So I couldn't really track her I couldn't track her and know when she was there, so she popped her head in and said, okay, let's go. Because class ended early by 5 minutes again, like it always does, and I was calling her. Even left a voicemail. Don't normally do that. If I call you, I'm going to call you repeatedly and not leave you a voicemail. So there was that. And so she came to pick me, and I wanted to stay for class. Normally it'd be like, hey, let's go home. You can't dance, so let's just go home. But I wanted to watch class. So that was fun. I'm sorry, I keep saying that was fun. My me and I went shopping and got some gifts for one of my coaches. And so that was nice and made him cry. But we did a good deed and I was really happy. Got something for his kids too. Just kind of felt really good inside. And felt like I did a really good thing. And so then I ran into all of my gymnast friends. And the second, I had Mimi going first just to double check that he was there. And because I didn't want to come in with like presents in my hands. So she went in, and all of my friends, I see them running from the very end of the gym, running through the small little doorway to come and give me hugs. And it was so sweet, and I miss them, and I love them so much. And it made me feel really good. I really enjoyed that. And so I'm getting ready to leave, and I come and I sit them, and they're doing vaults. And just like over the vault and the whale mat for the people who are still like learning it or practicing it, just to like to get the feel of the actual, like, I don't know, is it a horse vault? It's like that. So I forgot what it's called already. And so my Mimi made a joke, and so did my coaches and some of my friends, like, hey Emma, you should go try a vault. I was like, okay. I go and try the vault. So that was fun. So I started off with a little one, because I haven't done that forever. And I know that's probably not good with me being so sore, but like, I got really hyped on that, and it was just really fun. I did the first one, the tiny one, which was about like, I don't know, probably like up to my hips or like rib cage. And so I did that, and I actually did it, and I was really happy. And I said, okay, now time to try the big one. And I was still wearing my tennis shoes because I didn't really want to take them off and had to put them like back on. So I was in tennies. And so I go, and I'm running, and I'm like getting a little nervous, so I'm jumping and shaking them off, and I'm so sore. And so then I start running, and I go to do the big vault, and I'm doing the big vault now, the horse. And I leap off of my wrong foot to go into the springboard. And so my hands never actually hit the vault, like steadily. Surely, I don't know what word I'm trying to use, but like I never actually gripped the vault to press off. My hands just went slide, and I fell and slid off the vault and rolled onto my face and on my head. But luckily, I've fallen on my head so many times that I know that you're supposed to tuck and roll. So I kind of hit like right here. I'm fine. It was just a little hit, and so my Mimi saw that, and I even told her to record. She didn't have her phone, remember? And so that was really funny. And I fell on my face, and my Mimi was like, okay, time to go home. I jump up, and like there's like a small little crowd of like coaches and my Mimi, like just making sure I'm okay. I yell, I'm okay. I get up, I run down to the end of the vault, start jumping up and down, kind of like shaking off my nerves, shaking off the small little pain of me hitting my head, because like right here and right here hurt. But I was fine. And so it's like, I'm going again. My Mimi's like, oh, no. It was really funny. And so I'm getting ready, and I make sure I took off the right foot. I take a few steps closer to where like I normally used to start. And of course, if you didn't know, I quit gymnastics 3 months ago. 3 months, that looked like 2. 3 months ago. And I have not done this back. I know that was probably like 2 seconds for you. But my phone died. It decided to be a jerk. And it was at 10% before I even started the video first. So let's just get right to it. So I'm getting ready to run and and do the vaults. I take off with my wrong foot. Yay! I jump onto the vault and my hands slip. I know I'm probably repeating things, but that's just for me. So my hands slip off the vault and I come tumbling down. I hit this and I hit this. People ask me if I'm doing okay. I say yes. I get up and I go and I run down there. My Mimi told me that, okay, time to go. Nope, I get up. I run down to the very end, shake off all the nerves and all the pain. Not even thinking about my sore body because I feel it aching completely. So that was great. So I run again. I'm running and I take a few steps closer. So to where I normally start. And again, I haven't done this in 3 months because I quit gymnastics 3 months ago because I could never go to practice because practices started at the same time. I had dance on Mondays and I had church on Wednesdays that I had to miss. And by the time on Thursdays that I got to tumbling class, I was worn out by 5 hours of being there at like 5:30, or not 5 hours, like a few hours, and then having to power tumble. So I changed that, and now I'm just a dancer and a crafty person and a YouTuber and a singer and a pianist and a schoolgirl and everything. Anyway, so I'm running down there. I jump off the correct foot, rebound off the springboard, jump up, hit my hands. I kind of piked it. If you're a gymnast, you know how this feels. So your body is supposed to be here. I jump off the board onto here. I'm like here, and I pike off, and I block. I still blocked pretty well, and I actually did it. I'm like, whoa, that felt weird because again, haven't done that in a while, and it was so funny, but it was fun. So then I run down, grab my stuff, and then I leave, and I gave the girls goodbye, and that was my day today. And now I'm recording this, and when I wasn't recording, I was duct taping. My friends are gonna hate me. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I am so sorry for making that so long. I just wanted to catch you up on how I was doing because I haven't really posted like a little vlog like that. There will be a vlog coming up of Breakfast with Santa soon. I am so sorry that did not get published this week if you're watching this. School is out Tuesday. That's my very last day, and then I have tomorrow's my very last day of school, and then we start the new year, and I cannot wait for that, and I cannot wait for Christmas and my stepmom Stacy's birthday. She's a Jesus child. She's a Jesus's birthday. And I am so thankful that you guys stuck to the end. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Seen it red to gray. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you.